All right, so we're back for another 3-minute takeaway. Let's pick from our mug here. I'm trying to go to one at the bottom. Oh, here we go. This looks like a long one. Lead who you are before you lead what you do. Yeah, sometimes ChatGPT gets these prompts all wrong. Lead who you are before you lead what you do. Okay. Lead you. Oh, I got it. Lead with who you are. I mean, the with isn't in there, but lead with who you are before you lead what you do. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to make up my own version of this one, okay? Who you are. Lead with who you are. Who you are. Who you decide. I'm going to start the timer. 3 minutes. All right, go. Who you are is very important. Your values are very important. They guide your leadership. Remember, mission is why you exist. Vision is where you're going. And values is how you behave on the journey. Who you are is very important. And so I think when it comes to what you do in this season of your life, whether that's selling real estate or working in an office building for a company doing manufacturing or working for a church or a nonprofit, whatever you do is important, but I wouldn't focus on that. I would focus on who you are becoming, what is important to you, the values in which we lead. I'll give you 2 things. I think we got time for both of these. The first is your 5 core values. So important, 5 core values. You can actually go on Google and Google value list. You'll get a list of words that come up. And one thing to do is just sit down and look through that value list and say, what are my guiding principles out of this list? What do I embody? And then what you do is you whittle it down, you get 10, and then whittle that down to 5. And I like to have 5 top core values. And then write a sentence for each one because different words mean different things to different people. So let me give you mine real quick. Faith is a very important one to me. Family, very important. Those are kind of like the bedrock principles there. But I also have wisdom. Oh, I'm not going to have enough time to get through all this, but I'll give you a little more. Faith, family, wisdom, growth, and discipline. Those are my 5. Let me just give you, for time's sake, one of those, which is family. The sentence I have is, I want those close to me to think the most of me. So when I make decisions, I make it based on that value. What I say yes to, what I say no to are based out of my core values. So selecting your top 5 core values is a key thing. Another is deciding the person you want to become. Deciding the person you want to become. Here's an exercise that helps you with that. Go to a quiet place, sit down. Maybe this is taking a walk in the park, going to the beach, just going outside your office, and sitting down in a quiet place, no music, nothing, just your own thoughts. And think about 10 things that are true about the future you. How I used to do this was I'd visualize my family photo 10 years from now. Okay, if you don't have a family yet, you're going to have to, put some characters in the story. But visualize your family photo 10 years from now. You're looking back at yourself. What is true about you in that photo? What do you want the people around you to think about you? What are some of the habits you have? What is the definition of success for you look like at that time? What are you doing? Are you traveling? Are you spending time with family? Are you making a certain amount of money? What is true about that version of you? And what do other people think about that version of you? Just make a list of 10 things. Maybe you exercise daily. Maybe you have a tight-knit friend group. Whatever is true. You can take this exercise in any direction you want. But this is kind of building your future self, because then you can identify the difference between where you want to be and where you are, and you can close that gap over that 10-year period to become the best version of yourself, guided by your values, your 5 core values. So that's just something I think about, because if you do that right, if you do that right now, and you start moving in that direction, what you do is not as important. It's not as important. You can be in any season, in any assignment in life, and still you can excel and you can make impact on other people's lives because you worked more on yourself than what you're doing in this season. Well, I hope that helped. I don't even know if that was anywhere close to the prompt, but that was our 3+ minute takeaway today. I'll see you later.